I am so excited about this video because what's more important than finding and discovering how to be happy? I mean, isn't that the ultimate goal? If you're really excited about this video, please hit subscribe now and hit the like at the end. But really hang with me because all 5 of these are critical habits of consistently happy people. And if you can start implementing these in your life, I promise you, you will create that happiness for yourself too. The first one is, how many times have you gone through your life, even as a child, and you had a dream or something that really excited you, and you shared it with an adult or somebody that you respected, and they squashed your dream? Oh, that's unrealistic. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, that's not your strength. And it just completely shut you down and you never pursued it. So do not share any of your dreams, goals, visions, aspirations with anyone. Anyone. I don't care if I'm talking your spouse, your parents, your children, with anyone, unless you're 100% sure they're going to support you. And if you think they might and you start to share it and they start to squash it or think of all the negative things that could happen, then just simply listen, don't argue with it, let it go, and don't ever bring it up again, but continue to pursue it on your own. So that's number 1. Another one is learning how to cope with change. I mean, that's the one constant in our life, right? There's always going to be change. So how do you cope with aging? How do you cope with COVID? How do you cope with a job change, with a house change, with an illness? It's about being able to get support from positive people around you that have really positive perspectives. It's about you filling yourself up with ideas, with opportunities, with systems, exercises, techniques to help you get through whatever change you're facing. So reach out and let other people support you in whatever it is that's changing your life. Sometimes just going on a walk or journaling or meditating can help you calm yourself, get new inspiration about the change, and make it a really positive change in your life. For instance, there's a lot of people in COVID that are also using it to their advantage. My son started a detailing business, a car detailing, and because he's going to people's houses and they don't have to come out in COVID, it's really a positive thing, and his business is taking off. There's a lot of people that are just making fine-tuned changes and trying to figure out, how can I make this a benefit and a positive thing in my life instead of looking at the negative. So that's another one. This is a huge one, forgiveness. And I know we've heard this 100 times. Well, you forgive other people for you, not for the other person. Well, that is so true. Because when you're angry, even if it's not a huge thing, but you just feel tension every time you think of somebody and what they did to you, and you dwell on it, you rehearse it in your mind, you talk to other people about it, you write about it, you share about it, however, you're going to keep that negative vibration in your energy field. You're going to be negatively affected. So when you forgive and you let go, it just means that that angst and that pain and that frustration and all those negative emotions, just go with it. So forgiveness is huge, and it seems to be really hard for a lot of people to do. But boy, if you can conquer that one, that's a big one. Another one is to persistently focus. You know how people say, oh, I was a 20-year overnight success. So many times, all it takes to get to our dream or get to our goal or make something that we really want to manifest in our lives, it just takes focus and persistence and not giving up. Sometimes the not giving up and the persistence means you might need to have another job or another support system in some other way in that process until it continues to grow or manifest in the way that you want. Or it's just about keeping all of your mental faculties and your mental focus on what it is that you really want. You talk about what you want. You share what it is that you want. You talk about it like it's in first person, like it's happening. And you just make that a strong focus in your life. People ask how your new project or your new business or your new whatever is going. Fabulous. Well, tell me about it. Oh, it's just going great. And I'll tell you about it as it continues to manifest. You don't even have to share it. Just keep your focus in the positive direction, emotionally, mentally, and physically. The other one, and this is one that a lot of people often overlook, is just basic good health. So what does that mean, basic good health? It means checking in and making sure that your body is feeling good. I mean, so often we're disconnected to our bodies. And we don't even know that there's something wrong going on inside. But if we were in touch with them and in tune with it, I haven't been feeling quite myself. Or, boy, for 6 months I've been really tired. Or, I've got this little kink. Or, it's been a little bit harder to breathe in this situation. Or when I eat gluten, I get really big. Or I eat dairy and I get sick. Or I eat something and it messes with my mind. There are so many chemicals and poisons in our foods that if you can be sensitive and ask yourself, how do I feel after I eat or drink that? And really notice it, that's step one in the health. And getting out in nature, even walking. You don't have to go to a gym and work out hard, but just get out and get your body moving, or some yoga or some stretching, or wherever you are in your age category and your physicality, just do stuff that help relieve your anxiety. My walks, I take a gazillion walks through parks and nature, 6-7 days a week when I can. And it takes away my anxiety. It starts my day off right. I listen to some spiritual tapes as I'm walking, or I walk with a friend. And the community of walking with them or listening to something positive really sets my day up for something amazing. So this is what it is. This is what is making people consistently happy. This is very critical in your own journey, what you're experiencing on your adventure of this life. So my hope for you is that you take at least one of these and start implementing it in your life and see the dramatic results. And if this helped you, please hit the subscribe button, because I'd like to stay in contact and give you more ideas on how you can find your happiness.